Welcome to Rodus Live. I'm your host, Rodus. Today, I'm representing like Biggie. I got the red and black lumberjack. I feel like a spitter. And today, on Rodus Live, I have a spitter. Please introduce yourself to
Yes,
the
sir.
listeners of Rodus Live and let them know what did they miss.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So introduce yourself to the listeners of Rodus Live.
Well, I am the artist from Chicago. They call me Solo from the Heights, an artist out of Chicago. Chicago Heights, that is. I want to put that on the map. Chicago Heights, south suburb of Chicago.
Yes, sir. So, I appreciate you coming on the show today. And, when I first started the podcast, I think I was probably like maybe 18 episodes in. I was really, I had my training wheels off, and I appreciate you coming through to support the platform. That's one of my most viewed episodes in the whole 5 years, and I want to thank you for coming through. And I want to thank you for coming through today. So, what you been up to since the last time we talked?
Man, since the last time we talked, I've been still just recording. I've been recording music since 2020. It's now turned 2026. I've only released two songs in 5 years, and I literally got 4, 5, 600 songs. I am now starting to drop music. I actually just dropped a song called Blinders on all platforms. It came out January 3rd,
Hmm.
which is a little unconventional or how they normally drop on Tuesdays or Fridays, but I'm a little different anyway. So I dropped mine Sunday because it's gonna do what it's gonna do regardless of what day you drop it. So
Exactly.
I just been recording music, and now it's actually time to start releasing some of this music because I got way too much. And man, I've been trying to do me, still working on my craft, still perfecting. I still don't write. I still freestyle everything. And I actually got good news. January 12th, which is next Monday, I'm in one of the biggest battles of my career as far as an independent artist. I'm
Okay.
in a song battle, 6 song battle with Who's Too Fire. It'll be on YouTube, so anybody can watch it. It's judged by Shaquille O'Neal, Young Jock, Corey Guns, Jazzy Faye. I think Jim Jones is in there. Uh, it's gonna be a few uh, high level, that's what we say, judges to judge all of this music. Initially, when my song was put in it, I'm projected to do really well in this tournament. Uh, so for me, I'm claiming that I won already. I need that 50,000. So that 50
Yeah.
is already in my pocket. You know,
What people know about the power of words, my brother?
you hear me? The
What
power
people
of
know
word.
about the power of words? You just gotta believe it, and I believe you gonna win it. I
Hey,
do.
appreciate that because I already claimed it. That money is mine. So we need to get together and do what we need to do because I'm about to have a 50 ball.
Man, and it's hip hop in the building. Shout out to the one of the most underrated producers, Jazzy Faye, one of the most underrated lyricists, Shaquille O'Neal,
Yes, sir.
you know? And
Yes,
shout out
sir.
to Corey Guns and Jim Jones too. I've been a little rough on Jimmy, but shout out to him.
Absolutely. I'm just thankful for the opportunity. It actually fell in my lap. I didn't really I don't really pursue things like this because I feel I'm a very seasoned artist. so I don't really do a lot of showcases. Of course, when I first came back to the music industry, it was about 2020, 2021, after being off for some years. I decided to do a few showcases, a few open mics just to kind of, sharpen the skills back to just get my feet wet again. But after I did that, I don't do too many of those anymore because it's
Hmm.
really not worth it. I just do it to keep the sharpness up and to just see what other music is out there because I'm a huge fan of music, all music. So that's been my story.
So am I. I think the light rock, man, they got some incredible songwriters on the light rock. You feel
Oh,
me?
absolutely.
And I listen to R&B writers as well. But I do my own thing like you. Sometimes I write, um sometimes I get a lot of my ideas from freestyling. But this episode is not about me. How did you get into battle rap?
It was always something that was on my bucket list. And of course, from the era of music that I grew up in, you had to be really good to have your name out there or people to consider you as a rapper. So you had to go around to different hoods, different streets, different cities, battling people, spitting your verse versus their verse, just going back and forth. So over the course of the years, when I seen that battle rap had elevated into the acapella stages, it was always something that I wanted to do because I thought I was capable of doing it. I was a little nervous because nobody really wants to face defeat. But I'm one of those people. I don't really care. I'll try it. No sweat off my back if I lose. Um, it's just good that I could say I tried it and I attempted it. I know a lot of my friends that are artists, they won't try it. They too nervous or they just not with it. This is something that just tests me because battle rap is definitely different than making regular music and regular songs. You have to think outside of the box and you have to be very creative. So that was a challenge for me. And once I stepped into it, I actually felt that it was pretty easy to do. At least I thought that. My very first battle that I did, I wiped the dude up. So I thought it was pretty easy. So I done had a couple of battles since then. And I've had a lot of cancellations. I had a lot of battlers uh, cancel
Bow
battling me.
down.
Yeah,
Bow down.
they canceled. I had one guy by the name of Stampede. He's a big time battle rapper. He battles on all leagues. I was supposed to battle him, and I don't know if he chickened out or what, but that battle never came to fruition. Night of the battle, he didn't show. They booked him. They brought him from Philly to come battle me. They even paid him to battle me, and the battle didn't happen. So Stampede, if you ever see this and you watching, you owe me one. I still got them balls for you.
You heard that Stampede? He got them bars. He in the
Got them
hole
balls
for
for you
you.
still. I'm
He in the
holding them
hole.
just for you, just for him. So,
Hey,
so,
Stampede, you can't be running off with people money. It's a small world.
oh, it sure is. It sure is. So that's that. That's really how I got into battle rap. Um, it was
Okay.
just the whole idea of another part of being an MC. You know.
Hmm. So to me, I feel like the battle rap lane is wide open. If somebody like you and your partners could structure something, I think it'll be a really good thing, you know?
Yeah, battle rap. Honestly, battle rap. For those that never did it, battle rap is actually very hard. I'm gonna be honest. It's very hard to come up with the because it's not like making a song. You actually battling, so you need to know information about that person. It's just a lot of areas that you touch that music doesn't touch. So you have to be very creative. I mean, very creative, and really be able to think outside of the box. uh, Battle rap, of course, uses a lot of punchlines, double and triple entendres, and metaphors. So you have to be well versed in all of that to even attempt to be a battle rapper. If you don't have any of those, what I want to say, um,
skills in your repertoire.
If you don't have any of those skills in your repertoire, I don't suggest anybody try that because you will be embarrassed up
Hey,
there. Because this is a rough sport. Battle rap is a rough sport.
yeah, and just like overall rap is a contact sport.
Absolutely,
It's a
absolutely,
contact sport. Hey, when you go to the hole, you might get fouled. You might miss the shot. You might get the and one. But you
absolutely.
gotta be competitive.
You do. You do. Very competitive. This high level. Just music, period. When you think about trying to be any type of musician, when you think about how many people in the world are actually trying to do the same thing that you're trying to do, and you actually trying to stand out from the rest of the world, it's a very hard thing to do. But people manage to do it, but it's a really hard thing to be different and to be original. Nowadays, when you see battlers or you hear hip hop music, a lot of the songs kind of sound alike, same type of beats, same type of concepts. And I challenge a lot of the musicians and hip hop artists of the day is to think outside of the box and to come up with something else other than what they've been talking about. You know, enough with the Gucci, enough with the whips, enough with all of the women, enough with the drug selling. Do you have something else that you could talk about? Enough of the drill, enough of all of that. What else is it there to talk about? Because everybody's talking about the same thing. So, how do you, as an artist, stand out from the crowd?
Just
So,
be yourself.
just got to be yourself. Original is the best thing you can be. You know, I hear a lot of artists, they sound like somebody else. And we already got that person that they sound like. So they need to be original for themselves. It just works out better for you as an artist. You know,
Hey, the
I
crowd,
pride
the,
myself on being original and try not to, I don't sound like anybody.
you don't. And the crowd, I know. If you get out here and package your stuff up, and you go out here and do some of these shows, the crowd will let you know. And I'm not talking about no shows
Yeah,
where it's just artists in the building. Even if they like your stuff, they might not show you love. You understand? But the thing about it is, you have to put in 110% to represent yourself.
absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
And that's why I like your music, because it's original.
I appreciate it.
You know?
I humbly thank you for that. Anybody tell me they like my music, I really humbly and respect the fact that they was able to tell me that. Because there's so many people you could be listening to, and there's so many people that you could like. So for anybody that's ever telling me that they like my music, I am very humbled by that. And I mean that in the most humblest way as I can. I'm very humbled by that. I
Hey,
appreciate that.
no problem. Hey, Solo, when you go on a road, when you gotta drive 3 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours somewhere, what do? You listen to music.
Absolutely. You spend more time in your car than you probably spend anywhere else. Or
That's
you in
what.
your car more than you any place else. Of course, you in your house for some time because you live there. Of course, you go to work, but the connection to all of those places is the vehicle. And a lot of times, people spend a lot of times in their vehicle. So,
Mm-hmm.
what I tried to do was, I got an album that's coming out called Cigar Music, and it's a riding album. It's for those times when you have long drives, those Sunday mornings you get up and cleaning up the house, those times that you're sitting alone and you want to be introspective with yourself. That's the type of music I create. I might not create the songs that you may hear on your everyday radio, but I'm gonna create songs that you want to play in your car every day, every time you get in your car.
So
So
long. This is what people don't understand. Relatable resonates. You
yes, sir.
understand? Like you relatable. You got your own style, but everything that you say is real. You'll come with this, and then you'll end it off with that. Then you'll come back with this, then you'll end it off with that. And like you said, you freestyle, but all of these thoughts and ideas is coming from the creator, and you the vessel that's delivering it, and you don't disappoint.
I appreciate that. You know, for me, music is, of course, like it is for a lot of other people. Music is an outlet for me. It's an escape. Anytime I'm angry, anytime I'm not feeling well, uh, music tends to kind of give me that boost to bring me back. So oftentimes when I'm freestyling, the reason why I believe my music comes out the way it does because this music is from the heart. This is nothing fabricated. This is nothing I have to even think about when I'm saying it. Once I
Mm-hmm.
hear the music or the instrumental, the track, whatever you want to call it, automatically a picture is painted and all I got to do is narrate it. So that's how it is for me. It doesn't really even take that long to even create a song without even writing and without even having an idea. Soon as I hit a beat, it paints a portrait for me and I just narrate it.
Cause you could
That's pretty
feel it.
much it.
You could
I
feel it.
appreciate that.
When you hit a track, you could see the words.
I appreciate that because that's definitely what I try to do. I mean, I may not always be successful in it. I may not be as successful as I wanted to be in it, but I'm still trying. I'm still trying. Nothing beats a failure but a try. So we
You
got to keep
only
going.
you only fail when you officially quit.
Yep. So ain't no quitting in me.
Oh no, that's right.
No,
So
ain't no quitting.
why cigar music?
The God music is for the grown, it's for the elegant, it's for the sexy. It's not for the young trappers, and of course, I hope it gravitates to them too. But my music is for I call my music grown folks music. My music is where you can play in the lounge, you can play it in the house, you can play it in the car, you can play it in a professional setting. Some relaxing, smooth, mellow. I don't jump around, I don't do a lot of screaming, but I make sure my words are very clear. I make sure I enunciate well, and I try to give you the best production as far as like music or beats that I can find that I have access to bring my story alive.
So let me ask you this. And everybody got their own perspective, and it's not no right or wrong answer. Most artists' main expense is studio time.
Hmm?
So I want to know, what is it like to wake up and record at home? Do you
It
think you
is.
should take advantage of that, or wait 6 or 7 months to come back to restart a song? Wait 7 months and come back to a song.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh
Give
no!
me your view on that.
Definitely. Any artist out there that's been doing it for some time, any artist, I suggest you go get your own studio at home. You will thank me. It is the best thing as an artist that you can do for yourself as far as investment because everything starts with the music. Before you could do a video, before you could do a podcast, before you could do anything, everything has to be recorded in the studio. So studio is where everything starts. Studio is the engine. That's where everything starts. And I'm fortunate enough to actually have two studios in my house. I have a setup with Pro Tools, and then I have a setup with FL Studios with
That's good.
with the engineer inside the house, whose name is Jesse Parks. So anytime I got the urge to record, I feel like I want to record, I want to play around, I always got access to it. And that allows you to create a catalog and a movement for yourself so strong. Once you get in tune with it, that's all you're going to want to do is record. Because every day, all I wanted to do was come home from my 9 to 5 and jump right behind the computer and get in the booth. That was every day. And I didn't feel that I was successful unless I did 2 or 3 songs. So it's the best thing can happen to an artist, getting your own studio. and you'll figure out how to work it once you get it. That's why you have to play with it, take you some classes. But the best thing to do is get your own setup. It's gonna save you in the long run. Studio times 50, 60, $75 an hour. It also depends on if you're getting block time, if you're blocking 10 hours and
Yeah.
however, but it can be pretty expensive. So buy your own. That'll save you. You'll love me after this. I done talked to a few artists into getting their own studio, and they called me and said, man, you did not lie. It's the best thing I could do to be able to record at any time, any place, anywhere. So, man, get your own studio. That's coming from Solo from the Hikes. You heard me? Best thing that could happen for you.
Being able to record at will is just like doing push ups or shooting jump shots or doing sprints. Whatever sport you in, you have to get reps in. You got to. You got
Oh,
to.
yes, you should. You definitely got to get your reps in. And having your own studio, it just allows you to be able to work on your craft. I mean, you do the songs and you'll hear them first, so it gives you the opportunity to, kind of edit, um, take out words, add things. Um, it's really simple because most of the time, to get the best music out of an artist has to be comfortable with his surroundings and
Yeah.
who he's recording with and
Yeah.
who he's recording with. So that definitely works.
Yeah. So, how many tracks will be on Cigar Music?
You know what? That's really interesting. Um, I was doing like 13, 14, but I think I'm gonna bring it down to like 8.
Okay. Ain't
And my
nothing
new
wrong with
plan,
that.
besides dropping the cigar music, I plan to drop an album or EP or whatever you want to call it, um, at least once a month. I want to drop a single at least twice a week for maybe the next 6 months.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
Ain't
so
nothing
that's
wrong with
that.
that.
That's that.
Because
I got so much music. It's ridiculous.
when you feeding the masses, the platforms will push you, you know?
Absolutely.
So like I just released the best of riders and it's just like a compilation of I wanted to put all the songs that I like on one project.
Absolutely.
I used my dad picture when he was in high school as a sophomore.
I
My
I like that. I seen that. I like that.
Yeah, and I ain't I ain't trying to brag, but just to be humble, like I did the promo with the radio and the podcasting, and I'm not finished. Um, it's on the platforms for streaming as well as my website, but I only pressed up 300 vinyls, and they all gone. They gone
Oh wow.
already. They gone.
Wow. That's a huge accomplishment.
Man, so like people will look at you and they don't know what you're doing and they got an automatic judgment. Like I'm an OG like you, Solo. I might be an older OG than you, but I've been around. I've been around when you had to go outside to do a lot of this stuff. Like I started recording myself on a Tascam.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
you know, I was fortunate enough to have some great engineers like Jesse Parks is to you, and they
Yeah,
showed me things in the studio, and they was like, "Hey, get your own setup. So this and this.
absolutely.
Let me show you this. Let me show you that." So enough about me, but I'm blessed for that.
I'm gonna go in. I'm doing a podcast. Okay.
I'm blessed for that. And man, I'm looking forward to this cigar music. Like whenever you
Hey,
drop something, I try my best to share it in my stories. One, cause I like it. Two, it don't cost nothing to share. And I wish sometimes that I could say, hey, look at all these people on my Instagram that like this. Look at all
Yeah,
these people in my Facebook story that like this.
yeah,
It don't cost nothing to put somebody on.
it don't. And you know what? We need a lot more of that. I think this is just my own take on that type of stuff.
Okay.
I think that when people think that when they share your music or share your reel or share your content across social media, to me it seems like they think it's taking away something from them. Meaning, my music may sound a little better than yours, or your music may sound better than mine. My content, my videos may look a little better than yours, or vice versa. But it seems like, from what I see through the circle that I see, the competition don't invite the competition.
That's
And
crazy.
and I don't understand because if you're a friend of mine, regardless if you're a fan or not, if you're a true friend to me and you want to see me win like I want to see you win, it costs nothing to like or share my content. It costs absolutely nothing. But you know, the strange thing about that is you'll see close friends, oh, they'll share this music and they'll share this music. They even wishing Beyonce a happy birthday. But they won't even come to your page and wish you a happy birthday, but they wishing Jay-Z and Beyonce a happy birthday. I just don't get none of that. Because if I'm able to help you, that's what exactly what I want to do. I want to help you. It may not be for me, you know, it may be for you. And long as I can be a vehicle to help somebody else, because ultimately that's what I'm put on this planet to do, is spread love and to help somebody. I'm not here for no selfish reasons. I'm not here for nothing else. My whole existence is to be here to speak life into somebody else and to help somebody else. That's what I'm here for.
Amen.
So
My thing is nobody has to lose in order for everybody to win.
exactly,
Period.
exactly, exactly.
You
But
know,
I just,
and I think just from me being a selfless person, that's how I was able to move so many units. You know,
yeah,
cause I got people who got platforms that I ain't even been on yet, but I'ma still go on there regardless. Get the digital. It feel good for your shit to say sold out. It feel good.
I trust me. I know it can. I've never had that feel yet, but
It's
I'm quite sure it's
coming.
coming.
It's
It's
coming.
coming.
It's coming.
Yeah, I know already.
We gonna speak on it. It's coming. Coming
Absolutely.
soon.
I done already spoken into existence. You know, so
Mm-hmm.
I get a lot of good things that fall in my lap. It just depends on if it's something that I'm interested in. Um, I'm also I just dropped Blinders January 3rd.
I like that
I'm
joint.
also I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm also on this song called 2 Feet. It's produced by Uncle John. It's actually Stack of Starve. It's actually off his album. He
Yeah, I
called
like
me up and
that.
sent me a beat, so I need you to do a song for me. So this is how I get the song on here. And it's called Mineral Water 2.
Okay.
That should be dropping soon. I got tons of other music that's dropping, and I got some songs that I'm working on right now. Till you get tired of me.
So it had went dead. So you said you got other music coming
I got
and
tons of music coming. I got some few videos that's coming. I got something special that I'm gonna put out there. I ain't told nobody yet, so I'm gonna let people be able to see that. Oh, another
yes.
thing I didn't mention. I didn't mention. I'm also starting to record an album. I don't want to mention the people yet, but I'm
Okay.
recording what they call as an album in LA. So I'll be recording this album sometime at the end of this month or mid-month. It's just when I decide that I'm gonna go out there and start recording. They already got my studio sessions booked. My first studio session is the 8 hour studio session, which I don't even think I'm gonna need 8 hours. But yeah, I got a lot
Man.
of good stuff going on behind the scenes that I really try not to talk about too much because I just want it to play out. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes you can hurt your blessings by speaking too soon. So
Yeah.
I don't reveal everything that's going on with me, but I will
Mm-hmm.
reveal something just to let people know I'm still working and I'm still here. But I don't tell everything.
Hey, I know you working. When you be doing your videos, I see the waves on the computer. I see the waves.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah,
yeah.
he talking this shit. He just cooked up. He just cooked
Yep.
up. He
That's
talking
pretty
this
much it.
shit.
That's
I
pretty much it.
I know the feeling. Like sometimes you be like, man, I can't believe I made this.
What? You know how many times I say that? Or so I know exactly where you coming from.
Hey, hey.
Sometimes I say a line and be like, where did that come from?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I like to just ride with the music too. That's part of the process. You know,
That's all part of the process.
it's just like life. You're gonna be born and you're gonna get up out of here. But everybody born somewhere different and everybody gonna get up out of here. So beginning and
Yeah.
end in a good way, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. We all got that time stamp and we all going somewhere. We just don't know where it is. Hopefully it's a better place than being going to a worse place. But that's something that is gonna be discovered later on in life.
Exactly.
'Cause I plan on being here for some time.
I know that's right. So look, let me ask you this.
So
So
yeah.
what
But yeah,
advice
I
would
still got the albums and stuff hanging up on my wall that I got from you. I still got the book. All that stuff is
hey,
still on display in my house.
hey, I appreciate the support, brother. I do.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
appreciate it. I
Oh, absolutely.
appreciate it. You know,
Absolutely.
it's crazy. Like people would be like, "Man, I thought you was capping." For what? For what?
Right. Right.
Like I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And like when cigar music drop, you know, you already know I'm copping it. Just like I saw maybe a couple of weeks ago. I listened. You know, he
Mm-hmm.
said, "Hey, what up?" I'm like, "Hey, we gotta run it back." You know.
Yes, sir.
I already
Yeah,
let you know, but timing is everything.
everything. Yes, it
And,
is.
and this is the perfect time. So, what would you tell a new artist from Chicago or maybe a place similar to Chicago who probably don't have the confidence in themselves because they watching this artist and that artist and this artist and that artist when they should be reaching into themselves to discover the artists that they are? What would you tell them?
Wow, that is a great question. Um, for those artists that are aspiring to be artists, um, I'm gonna kind of reiterate and piggyback off what I said earlier. Best thing to do is be original. Um, work on your craft. You have to work on your craft every day. You know, music evolves every day. So you have to work on your craft every day so you'll sound like you're in today's time. Don't ever
Mm-hmm.
stop working on your craft. Don't ever sound dated. Be confident in who you are. Speak clearly. Enunciate. Network is really important. Don't ever think that you too big of a artist or independent artist or you the best rapper where you can't talk or share or like anybody else that's not gonna do it for you. So you have to be very social in Chicago. Um, this is a city where they will like you to pay your dues. So you may have to go through the ringer a little bit. That mean what I mean by that is like getting on what I call consider the chitlin circuit. Chitlin
Okay.
Circuit is a combination of little nightclubs that a lot of Chicago artists do. Um, and I would advise that any new artist try to get up on that chicken circuit and wait, let's see. Let me turn my light back on. Yeah, try to get on that chitlin circuit and just perfect your craft and try to be as confident as you can be because performing is really It can be easy for you, but it's not that easy. Especially when you're taking time to remember your words, listening to the beat, paying attention to the crowd, moving with the crowd, following your DJ. So it's a lot of different elements that's going on at the same time. So I would just say, just focus, make sure you're original, network, and continue to work on your craft every day. That's the only advice that I can give you.
Exactly. And don't burn bridges.
Did you hear me, Rodders?
Yeah. And don't burn bridges.
And don't burn bridges. Oh, that's really important. Don't burn bridges. You know what? Let me take a step back of that, because some bridges are meant to be burned. So let me say this. You BS promoters
Mhm.
and fake artists, those the bridges need to be burned. And any artist, when you come across a fake promoter or a BS artist, you gonna know. And those the bridges that you can burn. Because you got a lot of people out here that's not really for you because you talented. They just want you to spend your money with them. And so you got
Exactly.
to make sure that your investment is worth it. You got to make sure the investment is worth it. Do your research and your homework on promoters, the venues that they book you in, even the artists that they have established on those stages. Do your homework. That way you can make a better informed decision if you decide that you want to allow yourself to be under the umbrella of this promotional team or under the umbrella of these few nightclubs. Just do your homework, because there's a lot of snakes in the grass. And I'm not just saying in Chicago, that's the industry, period. So make sure you always do your homework, you know?
Mm-hmm. I always say keep the snakes around and watch the rats
Yeah, you better. You better.
and let the earth
You
deal
know?
with them.
Seriously.
So,
Seriously. Yeah, I
so,
keep I keep I keep my grass cut low. My lawnmower still running, you know?
mm-hmm. So, if it's anything you could leave with the listeners of Riders Live, what would it be?
Man, continue to believe in yourself, love on yourself as much as you can, because nobody can love you as much as yourself. Be confident, but not, it's a difference and it's a thin line. So be very confident in who you are, love yourself, work on your craft, um, and just continue to try to be a shining light in this world. That's what I leave you with. Make sure you focus.
Okay, tell people where they could find you.
Well, this your boy Solo from the Hikes. So you can find me on all platforms. I don't care what you looking at. You'll find me there. You want to see me on Twitch? I'm on Twitch. You want to see me on Lemon? I'm on Lemon. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Snapchat. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Triller. I'm on Facebook, YouTube. I'm everywhere you can find somebody. Solo from the Hikes. All platforms.
And when does Cigar Music drop again?
Cigar Music is going to drop the end of January. I'm gonna release one more single off of it before I drop it, and then I'm gonna drop the whole thing. So I got one more single that I'm gonna release probably this upcoming Sunday.
That's what's popping. Hey, you heard it first here on Riders Live. Solo from the Heights. It's good to have you, brother. Peace.
Appreciate you for having me. Man, it's all love. You one of my brothers. I appreciate this. I love the platform. Humbly. Thank you so much.
Man, thank you, bro. Peace.
Peace.